Hello everybody, and welcome back to X4. Today, we are here in, which Tharka's Cascade are we in? Tharka's Cascade... I always make that mistake. Tharka's Cascade 17. Cascade. So we have pushed all the way up from these highways to this jump gate over here. And while doing that, we've managed to put down a few satellites. And we've also taken out a few stations. You can see the defense platform over there. There's the ruins. And there was also another platform over there, another station. Just one segment thing. So that was really easy to take out. So we've pushed up here, and we're parked here by this bit of aqueduct. And today, I think I'm gonna push through to whatever sector is beyond this jump gate. Because, you know, while I've been trying to push the Xenon out of this sector, nothing really seems to matter to them. I've taken out just about every station in Tharka's Cascade number 15, and we spent a lot of time making a mess in 17 as well. You can see by the amount of dead ships here. This has been a fairly interesting place to stop. Now, while I've been traveling here, I haven't seen anything that remotely resembles a shipyard or wharf. So, I think we're going to have to go to the next sector and look for some of those. Because while I was taking out this defense platform up here in the north, well, relatively north, I managed to let a couple K's slip by, and they went down to Hypnothis' choice and started to cause some chaos. So I went back and you know, took them out. But the real reason that, you know, Xenon traffic has really slowed down in these sectors is, well, because I'm parked here in essentially the space lane. I'm plugging these guys up. So just taking out a bunch of stations isn't going to do anything. Let's see if we can't pick up some of the stuff that's been dropping. So we are going to have to take the fight to the wharfs, to the shipyards. And I just haven't found any in this sector. So we gotta go on. Now, the last time I changed sectors, we found ourselves in a big mess. K's and I's and a massive battle. And I am almost certain that whatever lies behind this gate, it's going to be an uphill battle for us. Well, I mean, we do have an Asgard, so it's not really that big of a climb, I suppose. That said, you know, there could be a few nasty things waiting for us. While I've been out here in front of the gate, you know, we've bumped into more than a few K's. And we're out of boost. And these fighters just don't stop. So I'm a little worried about getting through this gate and then having to blow through, you know, a handful of capital ships. If we could travel drive, that would make this a bit easier to get to, but so I think we're gonna pop in here, see if we can't see any shipyards, wharfs, whatever, and then take those out. If there aren't any there, we're gonna have to think about what's next. I suppose we could come back to this sector and finish taking out the stations here.
Entering system. Matrix number 79B.
79B. Okay. Oops. So I see bits of what is that? Aqueduct. All right. Well, got a lot of stations here. Lots of aqueduct. And these, asteroid thingies are kind of cool. No capital ships though. That's good. Although if we're not going to sit in front of the gate, or at least in the space lane, we are going to lose. We are going to not lose, but we're going to let through a number of fighters. Now that looks like, what? Is that a defense station? That doesn't quite look like a defense station. I don't think defense stations had those bulbousy things on them. Now, I would like to go to travel drive. We don't have our satellite. We don't have any satellite coverage here, so we're going to have to be extra careful with the map. I do see a lot of stations out here, though. What is that? That might be some capital ships off in the distance. That thing there. That little thing in the distance. Oh, and that flat thing that pulled up, that could be an H. Oh! Oh, look at that! It's a wharf. Righto then. Let's go get it. We're not entirely on the... ooh. There's an H. Yep. We're not entirely on the
H.
we're facing the wrong way too. In the space lane, so we are definitely going to have to watch out for oh, and look at that. I think that's a K too. Yeah. Yes, siree. Is that an I? Or is that a K? Yeah. Turn so slowly. That is an I. That's a big shrimp. Righto.
Unknown ship.
Still a ways off.
K.
K is 2.
I. M. H.
So I suppose we should get these 3 jerks before they come and get me. Provided they're actually on their way to come and get me. I could just be patrolling the sector, but I think H is on his way here. And if we take H out, I and K will probably take notice. Yeah, I heard you the first time. Kaboom. Well, now it's your turn. K is at 30. I is still at 40, almost. You know, I should really let them come to me. Let's do that. So we're gonna back up. We're gonna back up towards... Oh, there's so many things here. Oh, it's not just a K and an I, there's another K back there. Oh, oh, oh. Right. Here comes the I. Slow down, sucker.
Station.
Excellent. But he's pretty close to us, so definitely want to back up. Alright, one eye down. Next up,
K.
K. Yeah, I know. I can see them. Come on. You're almost in range. Thank you.
SE. K.
Well, let's keep backing up towards the wharf. Finally able to get back into travel drive, which might not be for a while, the way things are going. We're gonna, oh, I see another K. We're going to try and fly past the wharf a bit so we can arrange ourselves, point ourselves towards any particular oncoming attackers. Let's just stop. Wait for this to get in range. Okay, come on. Yup. There we go.
K.
One more K to go. Was that the incoming K or was that another K? That's probably the incoming K. Be sucking these items up. Let's go get Mr. K. Oh, holy cow. There's another one. How many Ks are there? Well, I hope this is putting a dent into their active ships. Okay, well we'll snag this K and then that one's getting a little close for comfort. Yeah, he stopped right on top of me. Let's deal with this one as soon as we can. Hurry up. Just getting some distance on us. now. Pull back. And there's our shrimp boy. And there he goes. I hope we've made a dent in their defense forces here. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a lot of capital ships. Yo. Here comes another.
K.
2 more. Good grief. We are never gonna get to that shipyard. I don't even know where it is anymore. Okay, so we have we have our backs to this station. So we need to have our backs a little more to the leftish. What was that? Okay, there's the there is the wharf. Actually full of missiles at the moment, so we can't really pick up any more missiles. I'd like to go and offload them, but I don't want to offload them until we're done with this stuff, because I don't want to have to make this trip back. Let's check the range.
K.
18, 14. Alright, rapidly approaching big gun range. Oversteered a bit. It's fairly easy to oversteer in this Asgard.
Xenon Station.
Yeah, we're a bit close to that station too.
K.
I suppose we could take it out while we're here. But the shipyard, the wharf there, is the higher priority target. Without a doubt.
M.
Whew. Okay, so let's see. Not exactly a whole lot of fighters around, which is good, but you know, we're sitting up here right next to the gate. I don't know who they're gonna buy, store, ore from. All right. Let's attempt to make our way over to this shipyard, the wharf. I said if we can get to travel speed, we're gonna go past it and then turn around so we can point towards the center of the sector. Oh, it's nice to be moving at faster than a snail's pace. We do want a little bit of height so we can attack from top. And that dock looks familiar. We are a little close for comfort to that wharf. Let's keep going a bit. Yeah, we're getting hit by the defense turrets. Okay, so this should be a decent distance. Anybody up? Anybody on our way? I don't see anybody. Let's get some height. Maybe we can say goodbye to you small ships for the time being. Let's take our shots. Start with that dock looking thing. Back up just a little bit more. We are swarmed. These are probably defense drones, aren't they? Yeah. We flew a bit too close to the wharf, didn't we? Yeah. I think we'll be okay though. I mean, we're not getting hit by the turrets, and that's the dangerous thing. Go. Oh, look at that. That's a huge amount of defense drones. Ooh. That went down a little bit quicker than I thought it would. Ah, there's defense platforms too. Okay. So this is going to be a little bit more involved than just a defense station, isn't it? Next up is that defense ring looking thing. Oh. Well, ooh. That was a big explosion for a tiny little thing. Going to look at all these drones it's shooting out. Alright, next up. Defense ring number 2. Still sending out more of them, and this, look at that, they're coming at me at an X. Yeah, we're going to have to find the build storage eventually. Our old enemy, the build storage. That might be the build storage there, but I'm not sure. Here come more drones. Enough with the drones already. Fighters we're seeing here is definitely gone down. The amount of drones is an all-time max though. Don't even drop anything for me to pick up. I don't entirely know what factors control the leveling up of crew members. But if it is destroying or doing damage to stuff, we're probably going to end up with like probably a dozen 4 or 5 star crew members by the time we're done. Thanks to all these drones. This station is one tough cookie, though. So if we can spot some SEs flying in, we should be able to tell where the build storage will be. It's a bit hard to catch them with all these drones. You know, and I'd like to put out a satellite, but all my satellites are in the Maria, and launching a Maria in this mess would be, well, very, very foolish. Oh, there it goes. Onward to the next segment. Is that a defense segment in between those? Yeah, okay, so go ahead and pop that defense segment. Oh, look at all of them. There's another one over there, too. Before we hit those storage tank looking things. Man, that doesn't really contribute a whole lot to the total hull. And there's an SE. What's it doing?
SE.
Looks like it's just sitting there. Maybe it can't dock because we blew up the docking bay. Maybe we can go pop.
Xenon Wharf.
It really had that coming, didn't it? All right, let's see what these storage tanks do. Oh, those are weaker than I thought. Yeah, there I go. Ourselves up a bit more. I can rain death down upon the station. Still don't want to get too close because there are some turrets left. It looks like there are 2 defense segments over here. we not do enough damage to that last one? There it goes. There's another defense disc. There was the defense disc. Boom. Oh, looks like the storage on the far end is still in existence. We can't have that. We may be too far to hit it though. No, I think we hit it just fine. I know, let's take a look at what we have up top. So we've destroyed these segments and these here. There's still that defense segment in between the things we just blew up and this bulbous part. And then we have this curvy thing here. Well, let's take them one by one. Go ahead and hit the long-range scan again. Don't need to, but it never hurts. See if we got anything over here. Nope. Haven't seen any fighters or big ships in a while either. Maybe we finally put a dent in their production. I think we can see that defense segment, so let's go ahead and try and pop that before we go back to the corner bit. Boom. They make nice explosions. Oh. Another K has come to visit. Come to see the Asgard. Oh, and there's another K. Look at him go. Yeah, he's gonna get through the gate, I think. Yeah, there he goes. Right through the gate. Unfortunately, right now we have
K.
bigger fish to fry than a single K.
Xenon Wharf. K.
Let's prepare for this guy. We'll pre-tear him a hole in his hull. Now hopefully that other K that got through the gate will be going somewhere where there are destroyers to take it out. We can double check once we take this guy out. So if there's a wharf here, one of those question marks off in the distance, might be a shipyard. We can put a stop to this ridiculous stream of K's. Because it's not the little ships that are problems.
Xenon Wharf.
It's the K's that do it. Let's back up a bit. We're pretty much right on top of it. So it looks like the docking bay is under repair. Are those defense platforms up again? This could be worrisome. So there is a steady stream of fighters heading over. Two more segments plus whatever has been repaired in the meantime. This is probably
SE.
the build storage.
SE.
Looks like it.
Xenon Wharf.
trying to swat these things with the laser. We should concentrate on the station.
SE.
While our laser recharges, we can swat these with our batteries. We can attempt to swat them with our batteries.
Xenon Wharf. SE. Xenon Wharf.
If we sit ourselves on top of the build storage, we could probably use our turrets to
SE.
prevent the SEs from docking. No more storage for you.
Xenon Wharf.
Yeah, it is slowly but surely being repaired, so we're gonna have to go over it with a fine-tooth comb eventually. Fine-tooth, highly destructive laser beam. So we're at least able to intercept some of these SEs with the turrets. So there's a lot of SEs going around, but not a whole lot of fighters, thankfully. Just blow up already. we go.
SE. Xenon Wharf. SE.
Not quite. We have one more SE to take down. Hopefully this will prevent the war from getting the materials it needs to repair.
Xenon Wharf.
So there's only one more clearly undamaged fragment. Looks like repairs are ongoing though. We should probably just concentrate on this. So this is an Asgard I got for the update. The most recent 7.5 update. So it has 44 ship capacity, dock ship capacity. But new Asgards in the update only have a handful of ships that can be docked. So this Asgard is now a rarity. Look at that. Our crew is getting up there in the ranks. Allison is a specialist crew member. She spent so much time involved in her work. Right? She really had her head in the console. Literally. So I think those drones really did level us up a bit. That's great. So we only have maybe 2 more blasts from the big laser gun to bring the whole. Okay. 2% jump? 10%? What's going on there? Maybe not. Okay, I spoke too soon. Boy, they work fast with those repairs. So we're probably going to have to go over some of the destroyed segments again to re-destroy them. You know, probably these flashing red light bits. I think their repair works a little too quickly. I suppose my gun probably works too quickly too, but... Yep, 0%. Okay, so now we have to kind of go over this with a fine-tooth laser beam. Just kind of shoot the bits that have disappeared. What is that? The dock, I guess? So what was here?
SE.
It's done. Ah, that was the bulbousy thing. The wharf is destroyed. Now, we just need to blow up the build storage. Wonderful. I love destroying build storages. And look, here's some fighters. Finally come to join the fun.
M.
Just in time.
SE. M. SE.
Now it's a dead MC. I want build storage. Really hidden down there in the mess of
Build storage.
destroyed cargo. Alright, so it took me about 40 minutes maybe? 40, 50 minutes to destroy this wharf. It's probably going to take an hour, another hour, to get through this build storage. So we're going to try and get closer to it. I don't know if that's going to help, but it might. We're also just kind of wildfire in the area. Because what I think is happening, or what I think happens with these build storages, is that there's stuff, there's storage,
Build storage.
that exists, but I can't see.
Xenon Station.
There it goes. Okay. Whew, boy. Let's grab this stuff real quick. Whew. So, that was exciting, I suppose. I mean, getting this far was kind of exciting. The actual act of destroying the station, probably not that exciting. But now that this wharf is gone, hopefully we should see a reduction in small Xenon ships flying about. Still leaves room for a shipyard, though. So next time, we will search this sector to see if there's a shipyard, and hopefully put a lid on some of the big ships. But for now, that's it for today. Oh, there. Speaking of big ships, there goes one. So there's probably a shipyard somewhere around. Yeah, goodbye. But yeah, that's it for today. We'll see you all later. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.